Hey Tank, question for you. So I know you said obviously you're getting tired a little bit of having to worry about what you're gonna do to somebody, what somebody's gonna do to you. Everybody knows you're a hard-hitting guy, you're a tough guy, but do you think some of this stuff ever gives you anxiety at all?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I like to do stuff that I do every day. You know, just to excite myself.
Can you talk about that a little bit? Like obviously, you know, for most people they would think Tank Davis knocks people out. He don't get anxiety. He don't deal with any of that stuff. Can you talk a little bit about it?
I feel as though everybody gets anxiety. Just how you go about it.
Yeah.
OTR Chad. Goddamn, what fire want to come up. Yo, man.
Where was the uppercut? Did you see him out of his feet that set up that overhand left where it was as beautiful like that?
I knew I caught him with a good shot. I didn't know he was out on his feet, but I knew for sure I caught him with a good shot with the uppercut.
What is it about you when you're in that mode where you just go, where it's no mercy, where you just gotta get him out of there?
I know I read my opponent. I know when my opponent's like.
Anthony Peterson, a good friend of mine, he starts saying that your power translates to 175, and he's kind of laughing at you. You feel like everyone's starting to follow that lead, and how your power just.
Yeah.
You can't put
I think it's more so, it's my power and it's also my accuracy too. Make it just Gervonta, make my power just.
Did you know that Floyd Mayweather used to wrestle? I know you mentioned that when you were clinching, it was hard to get off.
Yeah. I knew he used to wrestle. Yeah, but I didn't know he was that strong like that.
Yeah.
I didn't let my arms go for shit.
You'll take real quick.
In the past, face of boxing, how that make you feel? James Tony tonight called you the face of boxing.
I appreciate that, man. You gotta keep it going.
Sure. In the past, you said you didn't care about belts. Now, do you want to go for undisputed now? Is that something that's like interesting to you?
I mean, I would say it's good as a professional fighter. Yes, it's good. You know what I mean?
But
It's good.
Gervonta, for you, is that something?
Not really. But it's definitely good for the sport and to my legacy for sure.
I know they say. I know you say that.
Changes in boxing that are coming up here. The rumor changes in boxing that Turk Alex Sheik is looking to buy up a majority of all of the same promotional companies and kind of create his own league. What do you think about that?
Say it again, I'm up there.
The Turk Alex Sheik is looking to buy up a lot of promotional companies.
He's buying it.
He's looking to buy the promotional companies and create his own league. What do you think about that?
Yeah, boxing league.
Like he was a model like the UFC.
Okay.
Would you be willing to participate in something like that? Or do you like how boxing is now?
I do my two. But I mean, I think he's I don't know. You know, I feel as though he's somebody that he feel like he got the power because he got the cash. So it's like, let me shit on everybody else type shit. Let me take. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's somewhat good, I would say, for the sport. But I don't know. So you want to kick everybody out? It's like all the promoters.
You just want to lock it down, baby.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, see, it's somebody that want to come in and bogart everything that don't know really too much about it.
Hey, listen, I know you say you want like pretty much everybody, but specifically, who do you want the most?
Everybody. I don't got no picks. There ain't nobody that I really want. Whoever they give me. Cool.
Gervonta,
Huh? My team came up with it. And
That was cool too.
Yeah.
and are you guilty of your Gervonta, you've knocked out a lot of good fighters, beating some really good fighters. How much do you want to prove it against someone who's considered elite in the pound for pound? How much does that matter to you?
There's not too many people on the pound for pound in my weight class, but
Shakur.
yeah, but
Maybe Lomachenko is still elite.
Sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, like I said, they all opponents, you know what I mean, and worthy opponents, and I'm with it all. You know what I mean? I'm at an age where it's I'm not ducking and dodging nobody. I can just shoot at whoever. You know what I mean? It's just, this one just about like getting back in the mix. You know what I mean? And it get better and better.
What you said about Shakur, like, you know, pretty much.
Come on, bro.
Well, you feel like it'd be a boring fight, but that it'd be good for boxing and all that. So, yeah.
I don't want to keep talking about nobody else.
Tank, you fought in Atlanta, you fought in LA. How does this crowd compare? I saw a lot of Baltimore Orioles here out here.
Yeah, there was a lot of people out here, different people. I appreciate a lot of Baltimore people. Everybody that was traveling to come to Vegas to come and shoot. I appreciate everybody, even y'all. I mean, I appreciate everything.
Did you feel that energy when you did that backflip?
Huh?
When you did that backflip, did you feel the energy from the crowd?
Oh yeah, fine.
Thank you, Gervonta.
You did a lot. What is left on your boxing bucket list?
Huh?
What is left on your boxing bucket list?
Fighting stadium now.
You want to sell out a region?
Yeah. No, I need to fight. That's the Raiders?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. That's the Raiders.
I talked to Mark Davis today.
Yeah.
He said he wanted you to fight at the Raiders.
Yeah.
He said it was an open door for you.
Yeah, for sure. That's my guy. Just gotta get the right people involved, and it'll be a great event.
Tank, did you feel any rust? I know you was off for 14 months. Did you feel any rust in that fight?
Yeah, a little bit. Just a little from like the first couple rounds. Just, you know what I mean, getting a feeling of being in a pro fight, like on that level. You get what I'm saying? Like not even just fighting, but just being in that whole atmosphere. You know what I mean? So it was a little rusty, but as I was going, it was like a little warm up.
You mentioned that Frank wasn't your toughest opponent yet, but who your name was?
Name who was? Tough opponent.
Who impressed you with something?
All of them. I said
All impressed you with something?
because all of them come with different things. Like Ryan was coming with his hook. He was strong. You know what I mean? I couldn't sit there with him. Frank, his jab was strong. No, I'm not. His left hand was strong. I don't think he really hit me with a hook. So I don't know about his hook, but his jab was decent. His footwork was okay. His footwork better than Ryan. Who else? I mean, they just all come with different styles. That's why you don't never see me fight the same styles that I fight before.
What about People Cruz? A lot of people in that rematch, you willing to give him a rematch? People Cruz?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, did he impress you with anything?
Yeah, he looked as sharp his last fight. He did what he had to do. We definitely can get a rematch for sure. Hope we sooner than later.
Hey, during the fight, I noticed, man, you cracked a smile a couple times. What was going through your mind when you was cracking a smile at him?
Oh.
And I said during the fight, you
I
cracked.
heard somebody on the outside saying something about like digital art, like my childhood school, like when I was in high school or some shit. So that's why I was like, that's what caught my attention. Like he was saying, I don't know who it was, but I couldn't find out who was saying it, but it was somebody that kept saying something about Digital Harbor, the school I used to go to. I'm like, what?
Somebody did their homework.
And he actually caught me when I started paying attention to that. I think he caught me with like a jab or some shit.
Oh, dang.
What's your reaction to Mayweather making the claims on X that your fight was canceled the last couple of weeks?
You know he the one told Frank that I was running at 5 o'clock and then 7 o'clock in the morning Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that.
Really? How'd you know that?
Because I seen his people's drive by while I was running.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So they were like spying or?
No. He got a club. Called Girl Collection, and it closed at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. And they so happened to catch me while I was running. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me.
How frustrating has this been? Has this ordeal been with Mayweather kind of going back and forth with the love-hate relationship? Where do things stand right now?
It's cool. It's alright. I don't really think too much of it. It's not gonna hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to be with him than be cool with him because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll put you in bad situations.
Is Leonard GTD now? I saw you have the GTD shirt.
Leonard is what the winning team.
Tank, you once mentioned that you wanted to fight in Chicago. That was one of the most likely places you wanted to fight in. Do you still want to fight in Chicago?
Yeah, for sure. I'll fight in Chicago. Yeah, I'll fight in Chicago. Yeah.
What made you want to say Chicago of all places?
Chicago, beautiful, man. Besides the bad stuff that they promote, but it's a beautiful city. I've been to Chicago before. Downtown is beautiful. You know what I mean? Actually, it's big. Fashion's big in Chicago. You know what I mean? So, Chicago is definitely a beautiful city that I would like to fight in for sure.
Tank, you got a message for Floyd. You seem to kind of be hating on you, like obviously posted about the fight being canceled and things like that. Any message to Floyd?
We did it.
Hey Tank, your coach said every time you fight a fight, they get better after. Mario Barrios, Pitbull, Brody, Ryan. Do you think Frank Martin's going to get a lot better after this fight? What do you think?
Yeah, I think he's gonna go back to the drawing board and look at the fight and see where he messed up at. It was a lot of holes that not a lot, but it was just little mistakes that he was doing that I picked up on as the fight was going on.
You think that's that big stage jitters that, he's never been there before, so maybe mistakes? I mean, not taking away your credit, you were definitely deserving the favor of the fight, but you think sometimes a fighter comes in and if they have a game plan, it might be a little off, whatever they're trying, just because they're fighting you on a big stage?
Yeah, probably so. Not probably, but for sure. Because you gotta think about somebody somebody trying to knock you out. You know what I mean? So I think his whole big his plan was not to get knocked out. You know what I mean? That's why he was moving a lot and things like that. But I knew what was his game plan. You know what I mean? So I knew that he was going to try to stay away and box. So that's what made me stay in his face. And also like how Floyd did with Zab. Floyd lost a couple rounds before he wound up taking advantage of the fight because he knew that Zab was going to get tired. So he stayed in his face. And Zab was sharp too. You cannot say that Frank not sharp. You know what I mean? He came out pretty decent and then I just had to overwhelm him.
Do you feel like you're one of those fighters where they always say, like guys like Floyd and other fighters, they don't get you out in the first 2 rounds, after 3 or 4 it's done. It's over. The fight's over. There's no way to even.
Yeah, I just start picking up. I just calculate, you know what I mean? Just start downloading and things like that. Somebody's mistakes and seeing what they got, what they do good and what they do bad. Once you're in there, it's all right watching tapes and stuff like that, but you gotta actually be in there with someone to start picking up what they, what they good at and what they're not good at.
Talking about Zab Judah, he had you in 4 rounds. His prediction was 4 rounds for this fight, yes. And on the topic, we got a sneak peek of your locker screen.
By the way, Zab is my guy, and Zab was my favorite fighter before Floyd came out. For sure.
On the topic, we got a sneak peek of your locker screen with Beyonce.
Yeah.
Fans talk about it.
Couple more questions, guys.
Yeah, fire, right? I like females with Yankee hat. There's something about it.
Jay-Z gets mad at that.
Not trying to hit on her, but you know what I mean? Jay-Z my guy, yeah, Jay-Z my guy. You trying to get me in trouble.
Tank, I know you had good interactions with both, but if Canelo and Benavidez do fight, what do you have in that fight?
Come on, man. Both of them are my guys. I'll be a boxing fan. But that'd be a good fight, though. I fuck with both of them.
Who's the hardest puncher in boxing? You, Italy, or Beater? Pound for pound, hardest puncher in boxing, regardless of weight class.
Me. I gotta say me, right?
Yeah. What you gonna do to unwind?
Who?
What are you gonna do to unwind?
Unwind?
Victory.
I don't know, probably grab food, chill, probably sleep.
Last question, guys.
Probably chill for sure. Stay out there.
Tank, you been in phenomenal shape these past 14 months. Is it right back to work, or you want to take a layoff?
Nah, I gotta get right back to work. Probably like a week now. At first I was taking a little minute off, but now I gotta get back probably like a week or two. I say a week or two.
What do you say about all the people that say you had a lot of nervous energy this week just because you've been talking more and more vocal? So people really get to see who Gervonta is all about. What do you see them?
It's just an on and off switch. You know what I mean? Just trying to build up and sell a fight. That's it.
How effective do you think the mental games were this week?
I can't really tell though. Like if it's like probably then and there, but I don't know how it would affect in the ring because people can be like, I don't know.
What was your thoughts when he flinched at the weigh-in? You knew you had him?
Yeah, I knew I could get him with my feints in the fight. That's why you see when I faked him in the ring, he jump back. That's when I start picking up too. Like he will be in front of me, but if I'm about to throw something, he'll back all the way up. So I knew I had to like stay in his face and like keep my guard high. And by the way, I got this from blocking, and he just punched him in. So he didn't actually catch me. You know what I mean? So it happens.
Thank you guys very much.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for giving us
Congratulations, bro.
Happy Father's Day, guys.